Is it live? I don't know if it live. Strum? Strum! God, didn't pick like that. No leg? I think it's back. I think we're back. Why Strum die? I don't know why Strum died. I couldn't figure out why it died. I ended up like trying to restart it and restarted on YouTube as well. And ultimately I just ended it entirely and restarted OBS and made new Strum. I don't know why it died. I hope it's not gonna keep doing that. I'm new to trying to use YouTube. Ah. Fingers crossed it's gonna work now. Let's see what these tablets are about. Everyone has a tablet. Let's compare them to the respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Aww. I still don't know why those ones are on top of each other. They're probably supposed to be front and back, but all I can think of is just two pelu, like one standing on the other's shoulders or something. Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? Don't we have to go like meet with different clans of people? Dawntrail said that we were to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer in front of us. Papa's path is laid out in the Tuliolol saga. The events the glyphs portray. How do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we should go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. That makes sense. You think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also a Lay of Gold. That one involved the Pelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city that the storm we passed through at sea, apparently at Ravage Yoctural several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, the more susceptible to damage from natural disasters, we want to avoid wasting time on a dead-end trail. I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. Makes sense? Thinking ahead, checking the traffic report. Looking for road closures. Leave it to me, I'll bring the information to us. What does that mean? It would be prudent to ensure we prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. like to remind you, our characters have still not eaten. You'll be very hungry right about now. Hello? Reservations under Wicklamat's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. The inn. Inn unlocked. Let's see it. Oh. A nice little room. See, we got a little balcony. The first in room that I can pull my umbrella out in. Or, I guess technically I could pull it out in the other rooms, but why would you, right? I like this one. This is cozy. Wait, do I have that one. Let's teleport there. Yippee! I keep hitting escape for some reason. Await your companions and embark on the rite of succession. Yes! And suddenly everyone's gone. It's like magic. Or I've just been waiting a very long time. Trust you to be the keenest to head out. Oh yeah, so it's your post. I got you. We're Anvil and Wicklamat. Right there, right on cue. With a bird and a small person. Might your companions be? Seeing as we need information, I thought who better get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking of visiting. I'm honored the third promise would seek my advice. I too am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. Oh, link balls? What's this? It's called a link ball, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. What a handy thing to have. Indeed. Baby's first cell phone. Be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. The helpful Hanu, the approachable Pelu. The Tuliolo saga features a number of Tuol's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Okhanu, is located on Kozama Uka. The other, smaller fellow is one of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Ogapacha. They appear in the layer of gold and craft all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachunpelo, the village. Now, as for deciding which village to visit first, why don't you put that adventurer's instinct of yours to work for us? Pick your destination. Oh, it actually branches the quest. So this is like in Shadowbringers where you get to pick which area you go to first. Hopefully one of them isn't traumatic like that expansion. I wanna go to the Pale village. I wanna go this one. Quest to Kozama Uka will become available once you've completed the quest series beginning with the approachable Pale. Let's go to Ogopacha. Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Ogopacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Ogopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you'll be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Me. Okay, bye. Oh, we'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Jabal Yavti. It's all been arranged. I was about to say, we invited this guy over and then we just all walk away. Thanks for the help. Anyways, peace. Don't actually need you. Oh, this is probably the hunt thing. Is this unlocking hunts? Probably. That's what it sounds like from the name. Oh, can't stop yawning. Early morning. My brain wants go, but my body wants sleep. This is hunts. Unlock this real quick before I leave, just in case I run into something out there. Hello. Hunts. You're now able to undertake the beginner things. Yep. Stop. And grab that. Okie dokie. Moving on. Side quests, I'm gonna leave until I need experience. I'm just gonna do the main quest until I kinda hit a wall. Run faster. Can't mount in city. Why city big if no mount? Ooh, we get to ride alpacas? Umbrella, Ella, hello. May I introduce you to our most dependable companion, the alpaca. He's so cute and fluffy! Rile knows. These animals can traverse Ogopacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. Yeah, they're just the chocobos of this area. Don't have alpacas in Eosia? Alpacas are native to Yogg-Togol. Eosia has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go through the trouble of breeding another pack beast in place which ill-suits its qualities and where it is not needed anyways? She is not a fan of the alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on the wool. One of them spat on me and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. It sounds like you kind of deserved it. Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. Very helpful. I'll take my payment now. Should have expected as much from a Pelu merchant. Let me see what I have. Gotta buy that information. The Pelu value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Tataru would get along great with these guys. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes, I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. I'm so excited. You brought that on yourself. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. See, he gets it. Do not pull on the alpaca's floof. Still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Orgapacha, then that's what we'll do.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea.
When do I unlock my alpaca?
Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urkopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
Ooh. I had the brief thought about wanting to fly up there, and then I remembered I can't fly here yet.
So this is
I'm grounded.
Orkopacha. I've never actually been here before.
The air is so crisp and clear. Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
I want to go up.
That is Workor Sormor,
Pava one
the
up.
tallest mountain in Yogg-Togol. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Pava up.
Oh? Do tell.
Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Wook Lamat, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's promise here of all places. But I should introduce myself. I am Bol Nok, a weaver by trade.
I wonder if, because there's people at every location. that are supposed to like judge the candidates' worth, right? As they go and visit and help the communities or whatever. I guess we'll find out shortly, but I wonder if these people are going to, like, do they introduce themselves to the candidates and announce that they are the judge? Or are they, like, pretending to be normal villagers? Or maybe they are normal villagers, but they're not saying who they are. Like, could it just be, like, this guy is, like, secretly the judge? And he's like, oh, I totally didn't expect to see you here, oh my god, like... And then he's like, you know, tries to be friendly, asks for assistance, goes over the problems of his village, and then he judges how they react without letting them know that he's actually involved. That would be a more interesting way to do it. It's either that, or they're just gonna come on and be like, ah, hi, I'm the judge, dude. Here's what I think of you.
Well met, Bnuuy. We're on our way to Dawntrail.
Oh, truly. I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Uh-huh.
Mezcal? Is that a local beverage?
It's an Urcopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end.
He got merchanted.
Ah, but listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels. Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Why are you going back down the road the way you came?
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Oh, I see the road splits. Okay.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu merchants.
Do not leave with 3 times the normal amount of alpaca wool.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliola. Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
Is it what they do?
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Watchun Pelo's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
It's right there.
Get lost at that point. He really does not have high hopes for her sense of direction, does he? Wanna fight the alpaca? I wanna ride the alpaca! I wanna fight the alpaca. But the alpaca does have a hunt. He do be hunting. And if he's hunt mob, then I must. Hello. This is it, Watchun Pelu, home of the Pelu. Look, the match should have arrived before us. He is right there. That's not good? That's not good. Oh, is she trying to settle things? You've come all this way for the right of succession. So this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawntrail. It's a possibility. How fortunate then that ideal and close woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment will look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. She's trying to sell things. And a nation's ruler should dress her best for adoring people, yes? Finally, for our finest lady, that's right. Come, third farmers, my well-stocked shelves are but a few steps away. Finest lady, I like the sound of that. Suppose a quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? When did you... He's gonna get swindled over money. A Shatona from far Zaktual. Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. You know what? I love the commitment to the sale, you know? No thank you, I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third farmers, perhaps another time. Of course, my shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed. She is easily charmed. As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft tones of phrase. Unwitting customers like Wicklamat fall prey to this affable approach from time to time again. I gotta forget that word. Your only recourse is clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Aaronville's words of caution to heart. Gotta stop with the mat from buying all the things, spending all our money. Not my finest moment, I'll admit, but now that we're here, let's do what we came to do, find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy. Trial, Alizé, and I will speak with the merchants. Wicklamat, you and Aaronville might try approaching the travelers and passers-by. What am I doing? Oh. Investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, relay it to the third office. Is he the right boss? It's a cute little village. Hello, distillery worker. Are they all gonna try to sell me things? Reading for Zorolja. Is that... That's the Force Farmers, right? Yeah, the Force Farmers wins. In order to expand our sphere of influence, that means access to more resources and more customers of thousands call on potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? They're all gonna try to sell me something. No, I would not. If I know about the Elector, I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zorolja's policies. Dude. Agua. Hydration check. Drink your water. Unlock these two. Nothing there yet, obviously. When do I get my own alpaca? Surely, right? Wait, what is... Hold on. Can I see what the reward is for leveling all of the classes up to 100? Achieve 100. That's war magic. Outlander identification key. I don't know what that is, but at least it's a mount. The last one, the stupid headdress, was so lame. Hello there, I'm Bnuuy. Do you have a question for me? Why are you the only pink one? I don't know about any electors. You should take them out to see our prized alpacas before you leave though. Shoot a mile from a respectable distance, get too close, and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. Happened to another visiting Baroness so long ago. Probably. That's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not getting a proper warning. And no one makes a mistake without Toby noticing. He knows everything that happens on this ranch. Wait, is that the only pink one? That one's red. Yeah, it is. Why is that one pink? Is that an important Pelu? You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets, and then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobley is the man to talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we paid a visit before the others return. Speaking is what? Can I use this then? Ooh. So I can. I have to hit that as I run around. I don't think I can go that way yet. I think I'd have to get up there by going around up here. I'll hit it as I move around. I gotta get those ether pots so I can fly. It's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me, not to say I'm scared, of course. Doubt. X to doubt. Why are you pink? Is one of these workers Tobley? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. What? All I can say is Tobley often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade. Though who among us could, am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's a game. Easy enough, all I have to do is offer Tobley a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my pulse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobley. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. So, is she not... Surely she can tell which one is Tobley. But she's just not allowed to say? Or can she actually not tell because all dressed the same? visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Am I Tobly? Yes. Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third farmers in Oanto. Sharp instincts. So we commence the rite of succession then? You think I might be Tobly? Maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Obviously, I'm not Tobly. I mean, whoops, I shouldn't have said that. So, okay, so yeah, okay, so this is part of the game. She's not like, it was so weird when she's like, I don't know which one's Tobly. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobly is, or if an elector is even in this village at all. Good luck. So you're both done our interrogations. Who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear your pick. I think it's this one. Dun, dun, dun. The workers so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip off the mask of our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly. Nailed it. Head ledger of the Watchin' Pello. Head ledger of Watchin' Pello and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Galur Jaja's chosen electors. In a place featured in the Tuliolo saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts, and I wager this won't be the last time. Simol. I'm glad she did. I would have been a pity. It had a bit ended here. Oh, true. Imagine you go to the first village and you lose just because you can't pick out the right Pelu Pelu. Got there, God, a moment. The right child.
Deducing the Dawntrail elector was the first step of
Sunny
the
voice.
feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
Right. Not hard at all.
Oh. You can't roll up after we've already found up this cheat. You gotta play the deduction game.
Zorolja.
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
Oh, he is doing the guess. Yeah, intimidating him into revealing it.
You're Tobly.
You're Tobly.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed. With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
You know what? He found his own way through the challenge. No cheating. I'm sorry I said you were cheating. You did it.
Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one. You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Capture alpaca. And then keep alpaca.
Bring out the example! This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, Third Promise?
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
Right in the face.
The little monster spat on me!
Oh, that stinks.
I can't...
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit. As you've all just witnessed.
Dead. Dead indeed.
Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Ew.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but beatable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
Catch the wild, crazy alpacas.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the rite, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait! Didn't I warn you this was easier said than done? There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
You're just gonna go punch an alpaca? Knock it out and carry it back?
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas. But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Got this.
Are you all right, Orclamat? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Startled yelp.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
So what are we doing while she's catching an alpaca? Getting close enough to capture will not be an easy task. Papa's saddle, we infuse leather with a relaxing scent that soothes the spitting beast. Crafting a saddle will cost the equivalent of 10 pal in the thousands column. Expensive saddle. A basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pal in the hundreds column. Beginning with wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods. You have to trade all the way up to the saddle. Is that what we're doing? I'm not sure about this trading idea. You almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. Okay, right. Let me help you with your deal making. I'm blue. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've learned enough about the peddler profession. Why are you pink? So right if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants toward the first step of the feat like you asked. As long as Booklemat goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Nabu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Over. I get to go with Booklemat. I don't have to tend to the alpacas. That's not protagonist work. In that case, you should also hold onto the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you have nothing to bargain with. As if I do such a thing, but I'll leave the wool with pale in any ways, the better to keep my hands free. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Havli the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it'll give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Okie dokie. We'll do some trading. We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. Saddle, is it? And how will you be paying for it? This basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nose a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of the quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Oh, did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle's going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zorja will go to war and his cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. Game is rigged. Can't say I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for victory, or your victory, with that. The younger ones, though, to them strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced the false promises plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. What about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. I was raised on the old tales. I memorized the accounts of what it was like when Yokoi ruled our village. That's why I've offered to help. I want you to become the Dawn Servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. Guess I'm gonna make sure I win the contest. But that type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Aren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or a stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with a piece of Tuliolo along the line. Neither will I. We will make you a Dawn Servant. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's first try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. Trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who approaches you a bid for the throne, for instance. That convenient merchant we passed on the road. The Weaver. Bnuuy was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now let's head to that road we first met him. Which way was it? Here? Yeah. I forgot that they also added the mount tilt. Look at that. Look at that. It actually tilts when he taunts now. It's the little things, but they're so good. I can't get up there. Damn it. Let me up. I know there's an either going over here. So. Oh, right there. Hey, 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 hey. I ain't fucking with you right now. Leave me alone. Up. Don't do it. Thank you. This is where I need to be? No. Not where I need to be. Maybe over this way. There's another one fairly close again to the south. Over on the other side of that little town, I guess. This is the spot. After Bnuuy talked to us, he wandered off to the south, to that little town there, I should say. He's probably going to Keiparo Inn. Most visitors to watch and Pello end up staying there. Shall we go and check? Yes. Yes, we shall. And I'll get that ether current as well. Should be getting these for my house. Oopsie. Got my mouse and now my buttons are different. That's not that button. Where is that button? Wait, is this bound to like... Oh, it is. Buttons are smaller. Went from a scimitar mouse, and then after that broke, now I'm trying a wireless Naga mouse. And the buttons are so much smaller than the scimitar, and they don't have like the texture thing that the scimitar had. And it's gonna take some getting used to. Can I have that basket? You sure can. I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? You wish to do business with me? You might ask what this is about. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal? Allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace and Trural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace wins this throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho. A small token, I pray, contributes to your victory. Marvelous. Fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pal in the hundreds column. I don't understand how they'll... When they say in the columns or whatever, does that mean like 500 pel? Is that what she means by 5 pel in the hundreds column? Is it just 500? It's so weird how they say that. Thank you, I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, third promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. Quintupled your investment with your first deal. Off to a spectacular start. Connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading. One which you instinctively master. Let's take our 500 pal poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. So it is 500. She just says it oddly. Excellent trade! Wow! We've traded the 100 pal basket of alpaca wool for 500 pal wool poncho. Oh my god. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. True. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? It's true, if they're wearing a poncho, they probably don't need a poncho. You can at least rule out the people who don't need ponchos. We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy us. Where should we go to begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamoja hardly wear anything to begin with. These are probably Landsguard or Sellswords. Mamoja who soldier for a living prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamoja carrying arms can be struck off the list. Nod. Gotta have the nod. So maybe this one? I don't think that one has any... This one's got something on his back, like a staff or something. This one's already wearing a poncho. That one's got a sword and a shield. So we'll go with this one. Let's see, no coat or cloak, but also no weapon? We might have a winner. So, would you like to buy our poncho? You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. There was no choice of mine. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a tour maker from Tuliolol. I was dressed quite smartly, all the better to show the Palo I'm a man who takes pride in his appearance, and therefore his work as well, but now look at me. Well, today is your lucky day. We have a poncho to trade. What a splendid poncho! This would be a perfect replacement for the coat I lost. We'd be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. We have a deal. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. I'm glad I have met you. You got other tools, then why did you trade me the one that you needed for the place you're going? Just trade me one of the ones you're not using for me. What? Take the alpacas. Take the alpacas to the garden. We shall trade the thing that he was going to trade, but instead traded us for some reason. Excellent trade! Wow! Oh, wait. I remember, where is it? I almost forgot, but I didn't forget. I know forgot. Never forgot-y. Is it up here? Ooh. Why is it all burnt up here? Is there a meteor? Some sort of little mini comet? A very contained fire? Is this the burning pit? Where is this? Am I blind? Southeast. There we go. Up this way still? No! Why? Hurry up. Thank you. Discover a new location. Where do I discover the ether coin? Up, cat. The west. Is it up on this like hill area I can't get to? Is that what's going on? There's a cave there. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The cat is wilding right now. It's actually just on top of me spinning around. Leave the mic alone, kitty. Is there a cave entrance over here? Who was the cave entrance I saw? I think I saw. Is it down below? No, I thought there was a cave entrance over this way. Maybe I'm crazy. Because it looks like there's an exit up on this ramp. Like right up there, the cave like comes out, I think. Which could be how you're supposed to get up there. But I think the ether cut might actually be up on this really tall area. So... unless I can go up this way. Let's see if I can get up this way and check. Real quick. Real quick. I can't get up here. Hello, do you have an ether coin? It's still 168. Now it's northwest, so it's definitely like up there. I don't think I can go up there. It's not even a cave, it's like a little Look at the hot spring. Wow. Okay, moving on. Back to it. Ow. Wait, can I? No, I can't. I thought there might be an either way where I was going. It's not at this village, though. Not a whole lot at this village. Hello? Well done recognizing that toolmaker is a potential customer. Now you make an excellent merchant. Why, thank you. You're gonna give me the weapon to hold, or the tool to hold. I suppose that we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. There it goes. Auto ride. Look at him go! He's so fluffy. He's so fluffy and I want one. My very own alpaca friend. It's kind of weird how the camera like sort of panned up, but not all the way. And then it's just like wobbling back and forth as we turned on the pad. Stole my camera control, but only partially. One of the talents for being a peddler. She seems to be doing fine at it so far. There's literally cactuar everywhere. Every part of the world there are cactuar. Made it without a single smelly incident. Yes, we did. Set the alpacas back to the inn, so we'll walk along the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn servant, weren't you, Third Farmers? That I was. Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too, you see. Toby took me in. He took in all the Vacans, actually. Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores. I'm grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity, yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. Isn't that like a really good thing for you Pelu people? Sorry I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the Feast of Gold. As it's mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add that to work the mat's way with people, and we should have no problems making a favorable deal. That's Miflu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the Third Farmers and let's get to bargaining. I need to BRB for 1 sec to top up my coffee and use the restroom before we go into this. So I'm gonna do that. Be right back. I have so much coffee. So much coffee made. There we go. You have that little action. Yes, I do. You're Bnuuy, owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested. Well, the third promise. I may be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have on offer? This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan. The razor edge of this exceptional tool will make light work of your crops. The quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of made leaves in exchange. Stack of made leaves is valued at 1 pound 1,000 palm, the exact same price, the same price as the hatchet. The deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Bnuuy, it's harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford a higher value? It is indeed the season, which is why I procured an ample batch of tools well in advance. That makes sense. We've missed the window for demand in that case. We'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way, a generous deal here would put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration? I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives. I believe including farming, and I will no longer have need of hatchets. I assure you I have nothing but respect for Worklomat. That's why I am prepared to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price. Suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. How about this then? If we were to help you bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal? As a matter of fact, I would! Until Kawana's reforms come about, I can always use my hands in the fields. And you can go ahead and add our labor to your bargain. Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic rules of trading? You can rest here if you like, Bnuuy. I gotta go gather it, man. Of course I do. Off to the fields then, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles of each of you. I'm sure the reason for this part of the story is like, hey, you have to, you know, kind of get accustomed with how the different people live or whatever. And in the case of the merchant Pelu, you have to go around and do merchant things, making trades and whatnot. But man, is this errandy. One more. I'm not even using the hatchet for this. Who really needs a hatchet? You bought me some leaves then? I sure have. I'm very quick. Very speedy. An acceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fared before I make any decisions, though. Yeah, we brought our share as well. Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now it's time to honor mine. After adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet, I prepare to offer you a full sack of our highest grade meat leaves. Premium, mate. Bought at the shop, one sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column. Then we can bid farewell to this hatchet. I'll give it a good home. Talk of the contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade. As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. How much do we need again for this alcohol? How long do we gotta keep doing this? Now, Blue, what's wrong? She's feeling self-conscious because she didn't think of how to do that. As I was saying before, even after everything Toby's done for me, I'm planning to abandon it all and become a marcher. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How can I expect Toby to accept my decision then? Have you mentioned your plans to leave? Not exactly. I wanted to prove I could succeed as a peddler before I declared my intentions. I seek to follow in Father's footsteps. It's not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tual's peace, and becoming Dawn's servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing, and I wouldn't be surprised if Toby had the same opinion, so talk to him. You're right, it's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice. But first we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so I can be sure of my decision. What's next then? We try to trade our tea leaves for something halfway to 10,000 pel? No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal. Nice. Bargain our way into double the value, eh? Think you can do it? Trust me, I'll make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition for the throne is inspiring. Really holding my own against Corona and Zoalja? Of course I am. I'm worth the man of the Dawn's Promise, after all. Questioning. Questioning. Doubt. Excellent trade! Yay! Next stop is the Mezcal Distillery. Okie dokie. Where is that? Oh, it's back there. Shoot. What did I say? Ah. If I wanted to use a ticket. Man. What is this path? Why does this path just go up to a wall and a bush? You must be the artisan from Tuliolo. You're right on time. The damage the caravan sustained from the storm must be evaluated as soon as possible, so I must ask you to begin your inspection immediately. That's not me. Oh wait, fuck, this isn't even the main quest. Who am I talking to right now? Stop, stop, stop. Side quest, stop. Hold on. I'll come back to you later, that was not my intention. You're very close on the mini-map to my quest. I want to speak with a man by the name of Gobli. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're going to convince him to trade for twice the leaves are worth, we're going to need targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip. If you could talk to people here in the distillery, perhaps Wooklamat will do the same at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head north side and see what I can learn. Hello. I'm a chef from Tuliolo. I often come here to buy Gobli's mezcal, the finest in Tyrol, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up so addled as to agree to whatever price he quotes me. It helps when you're peddling alcohol. It'd be nice to have less potent refreshments during such conversations. Else I might have to seriously consider our arrangement. Probably might be a deft hand at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to the court wearing his usual rumpled attire, though, he'll be laughed at a sunporch. There's not much I can say about Gobi, but I can tell you Gobi's been staying. The other day he was muddling about monsters around a garbage house. That's the field where they gather the ingredients from mezcal. Okay. So we gotta go find a disheveled looking Pelu who's trying to keep monsters away from things. From ingredients. A millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. Is that where I just was? This way. Can I go in here? Can't go in here. What do you want from me? What do you want from me, game? Let me go in there. Where am I? Is it up here? Oh, there he is. Aha! Speak with the Gobli. What's this about? Keep it brief if you would, I'm a busy man. On the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal, assuming you have any on hand, that is. An excellent choice, I must warn you, it doesn't come cheap. You don't have a pellet, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, like the mezcal. No deal, mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them. No deal, just like that? I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat over a cup of mezcal? That's a strategy. Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our quads do you want to play first? I mean, we could get rid of the monsters for him. Oh, okay, fine. I don't know between these. I'm just good at hitting things. Fine. Well, we're gonna try to get him to, like, make the drink not so strong. Appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hobigo chef, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Something like mate tea, for instance, and viewed from the finest leaves, of course. You're right, absolutely right. I see what she's doing, oh fine. I hadn't noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hobigo friend. I had noticed, but I did not realize I myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, even with that added value to mine, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after. I expect you are aware the rite of succession is currently taking place. It's why the third farm is graced us with her presence. When the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes. I must admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I can secure the deal. Well, I should think your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there is no such thing as being too prepared. Your first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into Rollock Shunsa. And it would be such a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply to want the proper garments. Bro's like, what do you mean? What's wrong with my clothes? That I would. Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? We have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the best thing, an introduction to a weaver. His name is Bnuuy, and his works are highly regarded in Tuliolo. Hating on his drip, yeah, for real. I don't know where this one gets off. She's dressed in all pink. Just bright pink. The supporter of diplomat and a keen observer of palace politics, he would doubtless be happy to guide you to the selection of outfit to fit the golden occasion. Then again, this one's actually worse. This is just dull red. It's not even a nice red. This one's kind of a nice pink, even if it is a very bright pink. That is certainly a tempting proposal, and one of which I should like to take a full advantage. The scales aren't quite balancing. Now we go clear the monsters. Say, what are monsters running amok in the agave jars? That's a problem we could easily solve for you. Truly, I'd be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring salesforce to clear them up. Factoring in that saved expense and an introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. Alright, you have a deal. I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, and we'll take care of those prowling nuisances. In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bnuuy. The fields you're looking for are just north of Wachinpelo. Be safe. Who's sweeping? Why are you sweeping? going. Northeast, so there's a point up there somewhere. That should be a garbage jar. It's just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests. Pest located? Indeed. Damn it. This key is not what I'm used to. Feels I might need to rebind these. This is not. These keys are like so much closer now that every time I go to hit 9, I hit 6 instead. On my mouse. You know what? What if maybe I just switch them? How do I do that? Because I had to bend my finger more than the AoE, and that is a little better, I think. But then that one's not in the right place. Ah! Damn it! Yeah, we'll just get used to it, it's fine. It's not screw with things. I keep getting aggro on this guy's thing. I'm not even hitting him. There they go now. To the east. Where are you? Are you here? Surely that. Yeah, there it is. Ether current. Nice. Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this was no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mablu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal. This map is slow. I guess I could have teleported. I'm here now. Is what it is. Hello, my blue. Those monsters were no trouble for you, it seems. Now if I could just have the sack of leaves. Here you go. Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods. Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Gobley. You are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bnuuy as agreed. Then the deal is done. Here, your jug of premium mezcal aged 3 years. Please accept it with my compliments. finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially you, Mablu. You were the one that inspired me to come this far, Third Promise. But let's not celebrate until we have the saddle in hand. Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. I look forward to doing business with you in the future. Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike more deals with you. You got merchant out of her yet. Excellent trade! Give me that saddle. Give me that saddle so I can move on from the spot. Tired of playing merchant. Even at the palace, I don't think I've held 10,000 pound jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. Here, you better hold on. God, don't... Yeah, don't drop it. Please, I don't want to redo this. Don't! No! I don't need this one, I don't think, right now. To be honest, I'm not too terribly worried about the chat. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. It's probably fine. This is it, the trade we've been working towards. There you go. Your tools ready, Saddler. We brought your precious mezcal. Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug? But you had nothing. A few measly clumps of wool. What we had was an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zorja, I cannot go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. The trade is a fair one. I will craft you a saddle, thought Thomas. Yeah, you better. Stay away if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so this won't take long. I mean, I feel like it should take a bit of time to make a saddle, but okay. It's also making me a little cold seeing it constantly snow here. Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you have an easier time of it with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. More drink. I'll go get drunk. The saddle is yours. Now get an alpaca with it. To think we started out with only a 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. Mablu, you're going to be an incredible merchant. Let's return to the ranch. The others will be waiting. Wow. Finally finished the merchant minigame. So over the merchant minigame. How you guys been doing on the farm? Maybe I should have stayed on the farm. Headed to the alpacas instead. You've acquired the saddle then? Yes, we have. Before you rush off to catch an alpaca, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring out one of our wild-born friends so you can practice. I know, this is something I need to learn. Not something you want. The music's gotten so dramatic. She didn't even get spat on. They're so cute, damn it! Come on, alpaca. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit, as if he was completely accepting of Wooklamat's touch. That's because of the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing. You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but you're actually kind of cute. They are very cute. You're only now noticing that? Zavalja, he's back. Why is his alpaca made of gold? Where did he find a golden alpaca? The alpaca he bought, is it me or is it glowing? I've heard tales of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives a solitary existence deep in the valley where it shuns the company of both man and its own kind. It's a shiny, yeah, for real. He went out and found a shiny Pokemon. How do you manage to snare up fires like that? A beast knows its betters. Faced with overwhelming strength, it will yield rather than risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the Force Promise exceeds yours. Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, and then Tyrell can remain at peace. An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. That doesn't make sense. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and hopelessness firsthand. Are you secretly Gaulian? This is... Getting peace by conquering everyone else sounds very Gaulian. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict. The wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join the founding of Tuliolol all those years ago. Consider the younger generation of this village. Since birth they have basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as tragedy but opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much needed lessons in the realities of conquest and renewed appreciation for peacetime. Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I've seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through violence you propose, the rebellions it spawned, and the ruins of it behind. The Gaulian Empire... I mean, he knows he sees the comparison too. The Gaulian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. Surely I won't go the same way. Not me. I'm different. I'm built diff. The oppressed fought back against the oppressors, as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why Gulur Jaja did not elevate the Mamurja, why he treated all clans with equal respect. However, The false promise has his gaze fixed upon the distant horizons. He would unite not only Tuliolo, but the star in its entirety. Why? I need not explain myself to you. Well done indeed. The false promise has completed the feat of gold with an appropriately golden flourish. May I present to you your much-deserved keystone. He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Koana. It's like we're not even family. He's not down with the adopted sibling. I'll ponder Zoralja and his mysteries later. Right now I need to think about finishing the feat of gold. I have my saddle, I've practiced how to use it, so lead on to where the wild alpacas roam. The valley of Orunkanka is northwest of here. Come on everyone, even if we can't enter ourselves, we can still see Wiklamat off on her hunt. You can have a cutscene of her struggling to wrangle an alpaca. Or they're just gonna black screen and be like, haha, I accepted the saddle so easily. So many of the location names here kind of just look like key smashes to me. Trying to remember the names. It's not gonna be easy. I still need more alpacas. I'm not entirely sure how many alpacas which finger. And now I hit that one. I will get my fan dance. This mouse cannot foil me forever. Oh shit, I didn't even need the second one. Damn it. Oh yeah, I got all the pakas. Cheer on Wiklamat as she marshals her courage in an attempt to... okay. You can do it! Yay! You can do it! Yay!
Good luck there, promise!
Thanks. I'll need it.
She admits it.
Truth be told, still not sure about alpacas. I'd rather not go near one if I can help it. But if I'm to rule this nation, then I'll need to learn how to live with them. Dural is their home too.
True.
Right. I'm off.
So, shall we head back to the ranch, or...?
I'm staying here.
I gotta wait
As
till I
will
come
I.
back.
Wiklamat is alone in this. The least we can do is stand watch and await her return.
It may be a while yet.
Oh,
Help me pitch the tent.
yeah, good idea. It's still snowing. None of it is sticking to the ground somehow. But it is what it is.
trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
What's a gleaner?
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
What do y'all think was that giant backpack is?
But aren't you a Shaitana from Shaktural? Why did you cross the salt?
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt.
And go back
Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Sharlian. As one of their number, I could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek.
What's that?
My younger self took those words to heart. And off I went to become a gleaner.
Her words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
What was this thing he was seeking?
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place. Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
The One Piece, yeah.
I was. And though my hunt is
I
now
left
entangled with the
everything
right
I
of
own
succession,
in the
I
City
need
of
to see
Gold.
it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City. Which is all the more reason for us to work together.
Just so.
Morning? Just been sitting out here all night?
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
Wait. Do you hear that?
She got the alpaca! Of course she did. But did she get spit on?
I did it.
She actually needs healing.
You're utterly spent.
Oh no.
And small wonder.
Well
The
done,
alpaca
third
do to you.
promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
The alpaca she tamed is a healthy looking beast. Surely this will make enough to satisfy the feet of gold. Worklomat still seems a bit unsteady on her feet. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know it will melt away fatigue like magic though? Make tea! I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. I got my coffee. all disappeared. I am left alone. Southwest. This way? Oh, is that the one that's up on that hill? Northwest. Yeah, can I get up there? How do I get up there? Wait, do I go this way to get up there? I want ether current. Maybe I can go this way. Up here? Oh yeah, I see the coin. Oh, that way. Okay. I see. These guys. It's got little faces in there. Kinda creepy, not gonna lie. Mega Magway. Mega Magooey. Nice, this one now. Back here. Hello. Came back ahead of the others. Oh my god, my voice left me. Ah. Come back ahead of the others. I should hurry along with the tea then. Look, Lamette can't be that far behind. It just completely pieced out for a second. Better already. Did we get the alpaca a cup of tea? Standing at the table so nicely. See, you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends. It's just vibing. Watching this one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. Sorry if you could hear that. My cat is hitting things again. Control. Your cat, stop. What are you doing? Stop. Stop. Chill. Just sit down. It's this one. This one. This one right there. This Maple. She's the one being a butt right now. Okay, now she's leaving. She comes here, she walks back and forth, she causes chaos, and then she just leaves. Neat. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them. Welcome back, Third Farmers. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? There's no mistaking a valley alpaca. Commend you on your success. Well done. We did it! Success! And look at the cutie. She couldn't find a shiny. You got like a 1 in 4,000 chance, you know, it's not easy. Golden alpacas are born but once every few decades. They are elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to their innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single person is known to have caught one before that being Golul Jaja himself. Papa was chasing alpacas too? So my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolo, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yakhoi, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride their alpaca mounts to the highlands to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came the young Golul Jaja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawntrail. Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure equal to the Yakhoi in stature and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions. Okay, so I will say, unless they're intentionally keeping him out, I don't see a Lalafell here for Keiparo's grandfather. Wait, no, didn't she say she was adopted too? She's adopted as well, right? So, any of these then could be her grandfather. The possibility still exists. Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror would come. Also, they said that these guys are the size of the giants. So the giants are much, much larger than, like, Hrothgar or something, but not actually, like, ginormous giant. Yet Golul Jaja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of mate tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight. None could have anticipated what the visitor decided to do next. Golul Jaja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and freed the Pelu from the Yorkboy's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed obvious for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering amity between the clans. So it was a few words from Golul Jaja that transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants. I've never heard the bond Papa forged with the Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga is not so detailed. Then you may not know that Golul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca. So both my brother and father caught the rarest of creatures. Well, an ordinary one was the best I could manage. The feat required no more than that, thought Farmers, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast. Yeah, look how cute he is. Look at that little sweetheart. Ah, Blue's right, you're a perfectly wonderful beast. If anyone's ordinary, it's me. Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to many people in true Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone. So this is what they look like. It looks like a dice. Like an eye. Go on, set it in the tablet. Just these little dots on each side of it. I mean, I guess it does actually have little dots on it. Need to collect more dice. Perfect hit. That leaves 6 more. You're well on your way, thought Farmus. We'd have been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. Good. Good? It was because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them. I'm thankful to you as well. You've given me the courage to say what I wasn't sure I could ever say. Tobly, I want to leave the ranch and become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I've loved every moment caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades. As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide, yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me that you found a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You will make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. That's sweet. Thank you, Tobly. What did I tell you, Mablu? There's one last thing I can help with, thought Farmus. You need to find the Golden City, right? That's the end goal. Then I suggest you talk to the Yakui. The giants. They once ruled over far more than just Ogopatra and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yaktural and all its people. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that favored place. But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yakui have to tell us? They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated? We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually. Up on the tippy top of the tall mountain. Big ups. Wow, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. Since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring? My earring? Do you recognize it? Yes, pieces like it became fashionable in Yogg-Togth around 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel. 20 years ago, right around the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn Servant implied the earring was collected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there was more significance in simple fashion. If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn about it myself. I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, Mablu? She's raring to go. Let's head back to Tuliolal. She has a fearsome opponent, that brother of hers. He even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zorolja's supporters talk. They might see opportunity in his expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wolfmat. Everyone she meets will come to love her too, and that's why she'll win the throne. You might be right, Madlu. You might be right. Do we go to the other branch now? Feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt. I know I shouldn't let the golden alpaca bother me, but gods, you know... But gods know you've all been so supportive. I want to be strong or wise like my brothers. To be a promise that people respect. Let's move on to Zhibalyav TA with us. I hope you guys are gonna tell me how to pronounce that. And now we go down the board route. I hope there's not some long drawn out thing like the trading portion of the boards, man. That was a little much. What is this unlock? Now? Wait, where are you then? There's a lot of buildings here that I can't go in. And it's kind of annoying. I mean very. It's just new sightseeing points. Nice. Okay. I probably should have done that before I went out to that other area, but I have them now, at least. It's something. Something's better than nothing. Whee! There you go, the other side of the damn city. Oh no, I should go down there. For some reason I thought it was over here. Look at these. Labs and more kind of things. That's fine. Do that eventually. Can I go through here? I can. Alright, helpful Hanu, we're back. Number 91. We've been quite content here dining on the third promises coin, but it seems you're ready to ask your questions now. So what does he like to know? The route to Okuhanu. Okehanu? We go south through the Arch of Dawn and then follow the road which runs alongside Kozama Uka River. Is that right? Tis, be warned, my brethren tell me recent storm has rendered the path muddier than usual. The footing is quite poor in parts. Far worse was the destruction visited upon our homes, though. Houses were torn apart, several people injured if not killed. Even our beloved festival was in danger of being called off the city. So we're gonna go down there and we're gonna help them save the festival. Is that what we're doing? Is that our errand for the day? Let's do it. Catch you later, Val. Thanks for hanging out. Are we all ready to leave? Yes. Onward to Kozama Uka.
Kozamauka, the land of rainbow terraces. It commands the gaze of all who visit without fail. The many-colored marvel. An endless torrent of water cascades over sheer cliffs to shape the wetlands below. To its relentless flow, all life must yield. Together with Wuklamat, we proceeded along the marshy trail, a road upon which the Dawn Serpent and his comrades once traveled.
Music's kind of bob. No! Bring the music back.
Look at those falls. Even from this distance, you can feel the weight of that water.
The Isle of Ham was impressive, but as you can see, Tulihiola does not want for natural wonders.
The ground is swampy, so watch your step. You wouldn't want to fall into a bog.
I won't. I told you I've been here before. Come on. Okanu isn't much farther.
Oh. Thought I was going. And now I'm talking to Cloud. Let's get moving. Yes, yes. I was going to move. I still love this tilt when you're going on a mountain. The little thing just makes it feel so much better. Everyone arrived, none worse for the wear. Except for Wuklamat, who slipped in the mud. This is Hanu Hanu Village. Okay, Hanu. Hello, board friends. people are in no mood for festivities. Can only assume they are still recovering from the damage wrought by the storm. Indeed. Let's do what we came to do and find this Electro. Hello, are you the Electro? Kali? Kali. Oh, what now? It's a Hanu greeting. Surely you've heard the last time you were here. I was busy enjoying the festival. Greetings to the third promise and her entourage. I, Zanu Hali, welcome you to OK Hanu. As leader of my people, I shall also be fulfilling the duties of Elector during the Rite of Succession. Give me the feet and test my work. All in good time. In fact, I came to let you know that we are not quite ready to begin. For the moment, please enjoy the hospitality of our village. We're dealing with the devastation of a bad storm right now. We're splitting up to investigate the settlement. The TLDR version. Let me get this crystal. Shoot. Nice. So unlock this too, actually. You heard about the storm? I've never seen the likes of it before. Supplies and the help of the Dawntrail were sent. We're making progress on repairing and rebuilding our homes. While roofs and walls can be patched, there is much else that was lost for good. Sigh. Well, oh, there, I guess? There's one. So, is that it? One house got damaged? Y'all depressed because one house got damaged? Okay. The gaping hole in the wall and missing portion of the roof are clearly the work of the storm's powerful winds. Repairs appear to be ongoing. A lot of houses are still damaged, and the Hanu I've spoken to are not the usual cheery selves. That storm broke more than wooden reeds. There must be something I can do to help them. I'm going to look around a bit more. Where am I going? Oh, it's right there. I was about to say, how do I not see this yet? Right in front of me, too. And last one, this way. Box of woven weeds. It didn't work for a second, just looking around. No text. Woven from reeds, this boat-like vessel is reminiscent of a board. Okay. That's it. piss off. This boat must be woven from the same reeds I've seen gathered into bundles here and there. These plants hold both practical and cultural significance to the Hanu then. Both are ready to receive us now. Come to the large building in the south of the village. For some reason I almost said large barge. Come to the large barge in the village. Hello. What is your challenge? Let me guess. Helping with the festival. Helping to repair. One of those two.
No sign of Zorolja or that oversized lout.
Is it gonna be the Makote brother this time?
How much easier it would be if Soralja were to
Was he there the
fail
whole
here.
time? I just didn't notice him.
But that isn't likely to happen.
It's because he's a Makote. He blends in more than the other ones.
Honored guests, I am Zanuhali, Elder of the Hanu. I am also an elector, charged with judging which among you is worthy of ascending the throne. Without further ado, let us talk of the feat.
Okay.
Not so fast. Surely you couldn't begin without us.
He made it after all.
It's the big boy. He's not gonna wanna help the Hanu. As far as he's concerned, they're lesser beings.
No need to fuss. There is no time limit for this challenge. Now, if you would allow me to proceed. It is here, in Okanu, where my people forged a bond with the Dawn Servant during our own chapter of the Tuli Yolal saga. In homage to those events, I have prepared for you the Feat of Reeds.
Reeds seem to be of great importance to the Hanu. I wonder what this feat entails.
Make a boat.
We use reeds in every part of our lives, be it as food or weaving material. But look around the nearby paddies, and you will see that this season, our crops are failing.
Save our crops?
How fortunate, then, that my appointment to Elector coincided with this predicament. For surely, those who aspire to be Dawn Servant
Why is
would
her
find
smile
the
so
matter of an
terrifying?
ailing harvest a mere trifle to resolve.
Aye, well, it is indeed the duty of a ruler to address the people's woes.
Exactly, exactly. Do well in this, and you will earn my keystone.
Why bother mucking about in the mud when we can take the stone by force?
I knew that I called this back when the whole Keystone thing was announced that he was just gonna try to take him.
Oh, mercy me. You are a hot-headed fellow, Bakul Jaja. Some electors may enjoy going toe-to-toe with scrappers like you, but I refuse to entertain your base instincts. Arrangements have been made. Should you attempt to engage a feat giver in combat without their consent, word of your immediate disqualification will be sent to the palace. If you're still feeling feisty, then by all means, draw your weapon.
Can't brute forces.
This contest is presided over by cowards. There's no sport in fighting you.
Then we can return to the business of earning my keystone. The Feat of Reeds is begun. Claimants, I wish you the best of luck.
Here he goes.
The
Man with a
clever
plan.
kitty crossed the seas to study foreign novelties. He might know tricks we don't. Tricks we can use.
Is he gonna try to cheat now using whatever the Makote comes up with?
What of Little Miss Mittens?
You know the answer to that. Compared to the first and second promise, she's a distant third. Not even in the running.
Then we see eye to eye on this, brother. Being Bakul Jaja so long with me has rubbed off on you. These allies of hers, though, they might be a problem.
Watch out for the pretty boy rabbit. That's an intimidating figure if I've ever seen one.
I'm just as qualified to be here as they are. I'll show them.
Easy now. There's no time limit, remember? Let's keep calm and think things through.
Right. You're right. I won't win against that lumbering Vidrol by losing my head.
About that. Oh, first thing about farming, but there's a way to save the harvest and help the honey, we're gonna find it. I'll make Bakul Jaja eat his words. Understanding the nature of the problem will be the key to solving it. We need to examine the reeds themselves, then deduce the cause of their poor condition. Invo, will you take us to the fields where the weeds are grown? Okay. Grab my yep. House little too warm, now house little too cold. There is no in between. I have a sweater for that, so it's okay. The speedy bike. You can all stand back. I'll get to the bottom of this problem in no time. Go scour the fields and help a bold leader identify anything unusual. Yes, sir. Let me move. Thank you. Oh, it's all muddy water and I'm kneeling in it in my white pants. I mean... As described, they appear unhealthy. Very insightful. Water contains no obvious contaminants and looks fresh and clear at a cursory glance. Soil in the paddies is as one would expect, rich in color, suitably moist, not dry nor flaky. This is the last one. Oh. Rogue. small fog catches your eye, strangely lackadaisical, doesn't even bother to hop when it eventually scurries away. Okay. Something's making the fog say. But not the water or the mud, apparently. We don't know. What do you think? Any obvious problems? I found a lazy fog. The waters look of good quality, as does the mud. The fogs and insects are unusually torpid, which suggests the problem is affecting not only the weeds, but the creatures which live among them. Could something invisible to the naked eye be polluting the water? We need an alchemist to know for certain. I got alchemy level. I don't have much to add about the fields, but something else occurs to me. When you were describing how the creatures seem lifeless, I couldn't help but be reminded of all the listless villagers. They've suffered a terrible tragedy, I know, but there was another reason for the flagging spirits, I believe. The festival. This is traditionally an occasion for celebration and renewal, so without it, the Hanu are struggling even more to recover. Last time I visited, the village was in the middle of the festivities. You'll never see Hanu more joyful and alive. It's an indispensable part of their culture, and its absence will only compound their woes, so I say we help them put on their festival. Give them a reason to cheer in these sad times. Who knows, maybe fixing one problem could lead us to a solution for the other. Stranger things have happened. Somehow I knew we'd be fixing this damn festival. I fail to see the relation between festivals and fields. Also true. Let's not be too hasty in dismissing the idea. Things which seem unrelated can later prove to be connected in surprising ways. True, and being bereft of ideas as we are, any proposal is worth entertaining. I suppose. Besides, this is Wuklimat's journey. It's only rightful that we follow her lead. Thanks, everyone. By the way, does anyone know where the festival float is? It's like a boat woven from reeds that looks like a bowl. I saw that. The big dome to the north? I'll go see it. There's much less debate when I'm traveling alone. Yo, deal with it, okay? Stop complaining. This man do be whining a lot. Big whining. Here, I guess? And then across the bridge? Yes. And the boat. Hello. This is the float I remember. Does it not appear somewhat damaged to you? We should take a closer look. Inspect the festival float. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Have the selection examine it. Okay. Is it because it's missing its eye? dear. One of the boat's eyes seems to be missing a gemstone. Oh, there's a bunch wrong with it. Okay. Snap. Okay. Oh, I see at the end there. Yeah. That's definitely broken. How would they lift this great big vessel without all the carrying poles intact? I mean, technically that's only the end of it. Most of it's there, but that wouldn't be annoying. You wouldn't want a splinter or something. The draggled feathers. These tail feathers have seen better days. I swear the colors were a lot brighter last I saw them. I think we can all agree this boat is in dire need of repairs. How do we go about fixing it? What is going on here? We were admiring your festival float. 'Tis a shame it's in such a poor state, due to the recent storm, I gather? Yes, we had to leave it exposed where we ushered our people to safety. With the float in this condition, there can be no lifting of wings. No ihihana. Ihihana! That's what the festival is called. I want to help you hold it. Have you not seen our village? Homes are ruined, we're struggling to make repairs, and you want us to hold a harvest festival? I know how it sounds, but giving into misery never improved anyone's situation. A celebration of life and growth may help give you the strength to work through this tragedy. The role of festival leader is mine this year, and there's nothing I would like more than to lift everyone's spirits. But we don't even have enough materials to repair the float. We need abakiksa for the missing eye, uyoipo wood for the poles, and feathers from the winds chosen to adorn the trial. Two of these I know. Abakiksa is a type of precious stone used in arcane equipment, and uyoipo wood is essential for crafting ceremonial instruments. The chosen's feathers, however. The winds chosen is a victor of a competition in which contestants see who can blow a feather the furthest using wind magic. And that's something of a problem right now. We Hanu are gifted in employing such airy sorceries, but expend a great deal of mana when doing so. We are soon exhausted by the effort, and having no reeds to eat will only make it harder. I think I understand. Your vibrant reeds grow quickly and vigorously, so much that they stifle the development of nearby plants. They must make a potent source of the energies you usually lack. They are indeed. Owing to the poor harvest this year, we've been left innovated. If we cannot gather the correct materials as dictated by custom, we cannot repair the festival float. Oddly enough, we may have just stumbled upon our solution. The winds chosen would, by necessity, have a natural gift for manipulating magical energies, which means any feathers taken from the victor should be high in ethereal conductivity. The float's construction also requires a stone used in arcane equipment, such as well as timber favored for ceremonial tools. The demand for such specific materials must have an underlying reason. The float might also function as an arcane device. Precisely what I was thinking. The boat of reeds is in fact an arcane focus of some kind. A focus? For what? Oh, Hihihana is a harvest festival, isn't it? That must mean the float was made to encourage healthy crops. So if we repair the boat and hold the festival, its arcane powers might fix what's wrong with the reeds. We won't know till we try, but 'tis a sound theory. Celebration, prayer, rituals, ceremonies, those have all been known to elicit miraculous effects. Wait, the float is a tool for magic. This is the first time hearing of it. In the beginning, it may well not have been, but after a good harvest year, there would be no reason to change it, and when the harvest was poor, new adornments are likely added, and those who perform this the labor may have imbued their work with ardent hopes for a brighter future. Through the years of trial and error, the Hanu would have refined the festival float into a focus for harvest prayers. Incredible. I know you're practically fainting from hunger, but reviving Ihihana really does sound like the solution to all your woes. And I promise, we'll do everything in our power to help you. I'm still not convinced about this focus business, but I accept your aid nonetheless. I will introduce you to the shipwright who's been maintaining the float here for the past few years. He's replaced both eyes in the poles before, so he should know where and how to procure what we need. Then allow Alice and I to acquire the feathers. We will encourage the people of Okanu to gather and vie for the title of Winds Chosen by sharing with them our own resource of mana. Yeah, I'm losing it. I can't read anymore, I'm losing it. I'll go with you. I'll carry some alchemical brews that may afford the same effect. Everything's downhill. Ah. The three of us will visit the shipwright then. Okay. Not without me. I've worked hard to fix the float as best I can. The responsibility is mine, after all. I have not introduced myself, have I? My name is Linu Hanu. And then everyone spawns in. Alright. We've been at it for a good while. It's what, like 5 hours? 5 hours starting at like 2 in the morning. I am having a hard time. My reading that is already bad is just getting worse. I'm starting to close my eyes when they're doing the black screens and having a hard time reopening them. It's time to crash. It's time to sleep a little bit. I will be back later on though, 100%. You know, whenever I wake up today, I'll probably play some more. Tomorrow I'll play some more. I'm gonna be binging this game all weekend. So we'll be back later, but I do need sleep. So I'm gonna go for now. Bye bye. Thanks for hanging out.